Hi. Don't have a good intro for this. Yeah, it's been a while. How many times have I fucking said that? Yeah, sorry for not updating you guys sooner recently. Just been kind of busy and busy mentally, I guess. Valentine's Day happened. Yeah, that was a thing. That's mainly what I'm gonna talk about today because there's a lot that I want to talk about. I usually plan where to like record these things, but I just didn't have any good ideas, so I just decided to put it up. And I have like the camera on my fan right now. Yeah, I'm just recording inside my bedroom right now. Which let me actually give you guys a little bit of a tour because I've been in this bedroom for almost like a month now, and it's barely changed. It's not changed at all. I'm sleeping in pink bedding because I haven't even gotten my own bed sheets or blankets. I mean, look at this place. Still a pink bed. I have pink shit over there. I have a TV. This is my phone stand. I have a mirror. That's cool. And then a puppy. A big sleepy puppy. Yeah, that's literally it. I haven't had any updates to this room yet. And if you want to see me decorate this room, if there'd be something you're interested in, let me know because I actually do want to do that. And I might just show it on camera because it'd be fun. Basically, it's been a few days. I don't know when you guys are gonna see this video, but it's what, the 17th now? No shit, it's the 19th now. Yeah, it's the 19th of February. So it's been almost a week since Valentine's Day, and that was a whole thing. The craziest part that really surprised me was if you didn't see on my Instagram, I posted a picture of me and Alex. It was honestly just a pretty silly thing that I didn't think anyone would remember, but it was just us holding pinky promising, I guess. This is the photo right here, but I was just so surprised because nearly 9,000 people liked that photo. It's probably gonna be at 10,000 by the time this is up. I don't think I had any photos on my entire Instagram have that many likes, so I don't know. That's crazy. You guys, I didn't think that many people would see it. Yeah, so first of all, okay, obviously this video is not a vlog. It's gonna be a yapping video because I originally planned on having a vlog that was gonna be pretty long, and you know, it showed me asking Alex to be my Valentine and just all the things that we did along the way and whatever else, you know, but it didn't really work out the way that I imagined it would, and so here we are. But yeah, let me catch you guys up for the ones who don't know, which I'm sure is most of you, and anyone new. That Pinky Promise picture and the why it's relevant to this story. Basically, a few months ago, I don't know exactly when. I'm gonna put the clip here in a minute, but a few months ago in one of our videos, I made a pinky promise with Alex. If you can't find anyone who does the things that you want them to do with you by the end of this year, I'm gonna date you.
Whoa!
It was kind of just in the moment thing that I thought would be funny, but I also meant it, you know, because this was during the time, or maybe it was after, I don't exactly remember, that she was looking for a New Year's kiss, right? And she was, you know, she was going on dates, trying to find someone to lock that in with, I guess, but obviously we know how that story went. Yeah, basically that pinky promise was me saying, if you don't get a boyfriend or you don't find someone in general, I guess, by the end of this year, 2026, this year, that we would have to start dating. Just to try it out, okay? Just to look, like I know what we've said, which we still, you know, feel that way about dating each other. But, you know, it just kind of felt, I don't know, kind of just felt right. I mean, why not? You know, like, we obviously like each other, you know, like we're like, we fuck. We like each other as the people that we are to each other, you know, like what we are to each other, the bond we have, the love we have between each other. It's like strong, it's very strong, it's stronger than just a friendship, I'd say, you know? It's like platonic soulmates, I don't know what the fuck to call it. But, you know, that makes us pretty good match, I'd say. You guys would probably say that too. Judging off of how passionate a lot of you are in the comments, which I find really adorable, by the way. So that's fine. Yeah, we both read you guys' comments. Don't worry. We see the things you say. And a lot of it's really cute though. It's fun. So, anyways, me getting off topic like usual. The pinky promise meant a lot in a way to me. I think it meant something to her too. Obviously, like she agreed to it for one. And I think she kind of just there wasn't much said after that. It was just kind of like a thing that happened, and I don't know. We weren't sure what was going to come out of that. If it was actually going to be like a real thing, you know. But anyways, I'll get back to the pinky promise stuff a little bit later in the video. It's like make more sense once I explain the story and go through the feelings and everything that's the stuff that's happened over the last 2-3 weeks. I don't know how long it's been. Has it been a month since I posted last? Shame. My bad. Valentine's Day. It's a big day. Okay, it's a big day. It's a special day. It obviously means more to some people than it does to others because of what it means. If you don't have someone to celebrate it with, I'm sure that it can be very depressing. I would know. I would definitely know. It's not very fun not having someone to, take out to dinner, just give flowers for, or receive flowers from. It's everyone wants to be loved. Anyways, Valentine's Day was coming up. A few weeks before, I was planning out this vlog. It was kind of after the last video I posted where I pranked her. I was already kind of planning on how to, make it up to her, but I thought Valentine's Day was pretty close, so that's got to be a good day to make it up to her, give her something really special, just make it a really memorable day, and hopefully she won't resent me for being an asshole that day. I had a lot of stuff planned and ideas that I wanted to do with her, and it kind of just happened to work out perfectly. And something that even motivated me, pushed me even more to want to give her a nice Valentine's week even, was that recently she's been just a little bit down, I guess, still here and there, she's had her moments where she's just been down about not having gotten her proper New Year's kiss, I guess, or maybe not New Year's kiss, but just not finding anyone, because that was a big goal for her, as you guys know, and it just meant a lot to her. She's still been a little bit down, and she deleted her dating apps that she was using to try and find anyone, or just basically is just kind of giving up right now, and she's been sad about it. She didn't want to. She didn't want to I know she didn't want to give up on that, but she's kind of just been depressed about that. So I obviously wanted to make it up to her even more now because I have a reason to make it up to her because I was an asshole in that video, but also because I want to just give her a good Valentine's Day because I'm her best friend, roommate, long time Valentine, I guess, because I'm the only one that's ever asked her in the last 4 years, and just on top of that, she's been sad because of that. So I have multiple reasons to just make sure that all of this works so well and is so fun, so memorable, and just makes her happy overall. And most of all, I just want her to have a nice week, have a nice day, and forget about anything else that she could be worrying about. Okay, but it kind of backfired a little bit on me. Kind of my fault. No, definitely my fault, because I tried so hard to make Valentine's Day specifically asking her to be my Valentine, so special that I ended up forgetting to record most of it, because I planned to record, tell her I wanted to make this a cute, memorable video that we could look back on, I wanted to pretend we were recording a video of mine just where we go and do stuff, and then I asked her to be my Valentine, big surprise and all that. I got halfway, I filmed a few things during that day, but I got so sucked into the moment, which is a good thing. It was really nice, but I got so sucked into that day and enjoying it with her, I just forgot to pull out the camera. Yeah, so you guys are stuck with my bedroom yapping session, and I'm gonna try to explain to you what happened and show you the clips I did get, because I got a few things, but not too much. So I planned out a handful of things and different ideas that we could do and in ways that I could ask her to be my Valentine, because let me tell you, I will say that I have learned, which, you know, I already knew this, but like I didn't know to the degree that how important it is to ask the girl to be your Valentine, okay? Because remember, best friend, girlfriend, whatever, you need to ask them. You don't just celebrate Valentine's Day. So it's important to them. She's made me realize that like 10 times more. So for the like 2% of guys that watch my video, make sure to ask them, okay? It'll mean the world to them. It's worth it. Yeah, so it was the morning of, I don't know, I think it was like the 6th or 7th of February. It was a good week before Valentine's Day, I think. But we woke up and I just told her that I had something planned for us that day and to get ready. I think it was for like 2 p.m. or something, so it was a little bit later in the day. We just had like a simple breakfast and stuff. There wasn't anything too special. I didn't want her to get like a hint that I was doing anything, you know, extra. I just wanted to make it seem like it was just gonna be a fun day, and I had some stuff planned for us, you know. But what I did have planned for that day, what I had booked is I actually booked it like a good month before, because I saw it. There's this place I go to get flowers every so often, so I learned that they had this event where they were gonna decorate cakes and also make a custom bouquet of flowers and like teach you how to make the flowers and take care of them and trim them and water them and everything. You know, like how they do it professionally or whatever. It was labeled as a date night experience, so, you know, do with that as you will, alright? Take that how you will. It is what it is. Yeah, but but we got there, and she still, I think I have a clip. I'm gonna start showing you guys the clips here, but I think I had a clip of her walking up to it. She saw where we were at. She didn't really recognize it, but she didn't read any of the there was like big writing on the windows that said Valentine's something, you know, and she just walked in and didn't even realize what it was, and she was like, well, flower shop? But yeah, we got there, and I actually do have a lot of clips from there. That was like the one thing that I remembered to record this day, was this whole event, which turned out to be a really, really good idea. You know, big success, honestly, because I think she loved it. She got to decorate. Well, we both decorated our own 2 little mini cakes, and hers was absolutely beautiful, of course. But anyways, let me actually show you some of the clips instead of just talking about them. I'm inside. Do you have any idea what we're doing?
It smells like flowers.
Well, yeah, we're in a flower shop, dummy. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. I have no idea what this is gonna be like.
So cute.
All right, they're waiting though. I think they're already started.
Already?
Yeah, let's go see. Come on. We got cakes. Oh, we get to decorate them. Yeah, we got the decoration. I think there's sprinkles too, and we can get. That looks good. You're doing it. Yeah.
How did that happen, huh? Look, this is Levi's cake. And mine. You're getting messy already. So messy. I don't either. Look at my heart.
Yours looks adorable.
Oh yeah, I should use some of that on mine too to give it a bottom. Concentrating hard.
That's so cute. I don't know what I made. You are so mean. It looks amazing. Yeah, because then there's mine. Bro, mine just looks like a science experiment. I was gonna make mine cute, but then it just started looking like that. So yeah, I went for intestines. It's like a beating heart. Do you have fun with that? There you go, a little take-home box.
Yeah, look at it.
Yours looks so perfect. Like that's something I would send to someone I love. Like this is something I would send to scare someone.
Guys, Levi got more messy. Again. Of course you'd be the one to get messy.
Cool. A vase. We got a vase. What could it be for?
Flowers?
I think those are the flowers we're going to be using.
And then you want to just take and strip the rest of your stem.
It's like a low.
Ready up greenery and repeat the same process. It complemented our color palette. It offers a different texture. It is sparse.
Here's Levi trimming it.
Yeah. I think I like that.
I see.
I'll do this.
I've got all this to do.
Probably like wildflower ass.
You having fun? Cutting.
Okay, so you all get to take a turn.
That's what we got so far. Might have to cut a little more. I don't know. That's a lot of green.
First step to do that is
Yeah.
contraption here.
Fun.
It's called a rose strip.
Yeah, just go down.
Anytime you're going to like, say for instance, you place your rose in your vase arrangement and you don't like the placement and you want to move it around.
That's cool. Yeah, you did. Careful, don't get your fingers.
But we're starting with the sage greenery, so leave the burgundy tip greenery for later.
This is what we got so far. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, we have to measure it. Yeah, you show them. You gotta measure it up to the vase.
As well,
Nice.
I love them. To the edge of the table, cut a little bit conservatively.
Is it all done? It's so grand. I love how that's beautiful.
I played football against his brother.
Yeah. I know, like really overgrown. Yeah. You look happy. Cake and flowers. We added a little bit more on the edges and it looks so nice. Yeah, it's nice and like overgrown. That's gonna look great. You gotta put that in the library, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the library so
Yes.
she gets more sun.
Oh yeah. You look so good with those flowers.
Did y'all want to take your photo?
Beautiful.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
3.
You can do one on the side, sideways too, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Got the cakes? Let me see. Oh, I can't wait to eat those. That's gonna be fun. We can eat them later, maybe, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I got more stuff after this to do. Yes, I do. And our pretty flowers. Yeah, there we go. That was a really nice experience, actually. I didn't expect it to go so smoothly, but it was really nice. And we got to save the cakes. We took them home, and we ate them later. It was like the next day. I think we ate them, but it was really nice. Yeah, I think I was doing all right so far. That was I like when things go to plan, and that was going pretty well. After the flowers and cake, I had a few other things planned. We ended up going over to one of our favorite spots. They have these absolutely fucking delicious chicken sandwiches. Okay, oh my god, let me tell you, I have never had a chicken sandwich so juicy in my life. We both have been so obsessed with it. Just thinking about it makes me want one right now. It's so good. But we went there for lunch-ish. I mean, I guess it's like early dinner. I don't know. We were gonna have dinner later though, but that's like pre-dinner. I don't know. What do you call it? Afternoon? An afternoon brunch. I don't know. Yeah, we ate food and I remember we sat in the car for a little bit actually, and we watched a movie. Not all of it. We watched a movie while we ate on the screen because her car has a screen in it, and that was really fun. That was just like kind of wholesome and nice. I love eating and watching movies in the car. It's really cozy, you know. And so the next big part of my plan was actually to wait a little bit because I didn't really have anything planned for that part of the day. I had something later. The big important part where I asked her to be my Valentine was going to be a little bit later because I have something planned for that. So we ended up going to this little market that was in the city though, because they have a market there every every month or something where they have a bunch of vendors. You guys saw it in one of our videos before. Recently it was one of the ones where we watched the fireworks together. And this is where my dumbass started forgetting to film because I was just having a good time. I was really enjoying the day, and I didn't want to I don't know, it just kind of felt weird to pull out the camera in a lot of those moments because we were just having such a good time, and it felt natural. It felt just more peaceful, I guess. I don't really know what word to use without the camera. I just felt more raw. I wish that, for times like that, I kind of wish we had like a cameraman that would just like follow us. I don't know, secretly film us. Low key, we kind of need that, bro, so we can just catch all the cute moments and like things, the fun things we do. Because I don't film half the fun stuff we do. We always are finding something new to do. The next part of this day was, you know, we hung out at the market for a little bit and just looked around, shopped a bit, and then the next big thing was I had planned out a dinner. I had this reservation at a rooftop sushi restaurant in the city, and it was a pretty nice place. Nothing, you know, amazing, but it was nice. It had like these hand rolled sushis and like sashimi and stuff. It was really good. But the reason I chose this rooftop was because they actually had fireworks going off at the same market that we were just at, but they started a lot later at like, I think 9:30, 9:50 or something. So I kind of had to stall and, you know, we had to do some things before that. But we got up to the rooftop, and it was getting pretty close to the fireworks. We were about to not make it. I had to like valet the car, and I didn't have any cash for the valet, so I had to run up to another building across the street and go to an ATM, pull out cash, do the whole thing. And I was like, we were not rushing, but it was getting close to like shit, bro, I cannot miss these fireworks. This will really suck. This will ruin all the plans tonight if I miss these fireworks, because I wanted to ask her to be my Valentine whenever the fireworks went off, because obviously who does not want fireworks behind any kind of proposal, you know? Like, that's just like, you have to do it during that. This was also why I waited until the 7th to ask her, because these fireworks were just kind of perfect timing. It was not too close to Valentine's Day, and it was not too far away. I thought it was a perfect middle ground to ask her on that day. And yeah, we got up to the rooftop, we ate some food. Again, I didn't record anything. I'm gonna try to put some filler pictures on the screen to give you guys a good example maybe of what the place looked like, and, you know, visually guide you through the story. We're in the Sinclair building.
That looks good.
Hopefully, if I have enough time to edit, I'll put a lot of that stuff in there to kind of, you know, give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Yeah, the sushi place was pretty fun. Again, it was kind of like the first place we went to where we made cakes. There was only couples there. There was only couples at that table. It was like a bar area with multiple people around it. It was just couples, and we looked like a couple. Pretty sure that the chef there called us a couple, or he said something like, "Oh, you guys look so cute together," or something. I don't remember exactly, but it was just something. He assumed we were a couple, of course. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting one of the funniest parts of that night. When we did come up to the elevator to go up to the sushi place, we got off the elevator, and these group of girls, these ladies, older ladies, they were like drunk. They were so drunk, bro. Like, this one girl was wobbling all around, and she saw us for like 2 seconds. I like, it was like instantly, okay? And she said to our face, "Oh, are you guys a part of a play?" What the fuck? Bro, I'm telling you, this is all that happens whenever you dress any certain type of way that's not like to the public standard, I guess, you know? It's so weird. We weren't even super dressed up like we usually are. I mean, we were, but not like weird dressed, you know? Like, we had pretty normal-ish clothing on, so I don't know what that was about, but I thought it was kind of rude too. I don't know why she would say that, but she was really drunk, so I guess whatever. I remember Alex gave her the meanest side eye and was like, "No," or some shit. She was so annoyed by that too. That was pretty cute. Yeah, we ate food, we ate sushi, good sushi, and then it was getting close to the fireworks happening, so I took her out on the rooftop. Luckily there was a perfect view. Wasn't really by chance. I kind of did a lot of research and found this place had a really good view of the fireworks. So, good job me. I planned on having like this whole thing set up. I wanted to have the camera somewhere showing us, you know, and the whole thing that me proposing and like a whole YouTube Valentine's proposal, bro. That's basically what I would have had, but instead I didn't end up filming any of it, and kind of just was in the moment And I was also really, really, really nervous to ask her. So, yeah, that was also not helping. I couldn't think of how to record at all because I was so worried about what I was doing and how I was gonna do it. It was also really windy on that rooftop, really windy, so I don't think you guys would have been able to hear anything if I did record, but I was mainly just nervous because, I mean, I don't know, a lot's happened between us, obviously, recently, and she's been going through a lot, and she's been going through a lot of, like, emotions with, trying to find, you know, love, or just fill that hole, I guess. And so, I don't know, I was just overthinking a lot, but I locked in at the last moment, and, we went over to the corner, and the fireworks started. She was surprised. She had no idea. It was perfect because she had no idea that the fireworks happened every month. She thought that the fireworks in that video that you guys saw were like the only ones that they did, but and it was like for New Year's, but they actually have them every month. So it was perfect. They started. I got down on one knee and I asked her to be mine forever. I'm kidding, okay? Well, if I would have asked her in that way, if I would have like fake proposed to her, oh my god, I don't know how she would have reacted actually. I have no idea. I kind of want to test that now. I've technically already proposed to her once, so, you know. No, but in the middle of the fireworks, I just turned her around basically, and I had actually stuffed a little plushie. I didn't want to get her flowers because, I don't know, I just felt like that would be a little bit too cliche, or like, I get her flowers pretty often, so I just wanted to change it up. And I got her a little Kuromi plushie. It wasn't anything too special, but it was just cute. It was also the only thing I could sneak up there without her seeing, because I had it stuffed in my pocket somehow. But I pulled out a little Kuromi plushie and, you know, I just asked her to be my Valentine. She was shocked, obviously. I think she had a suspicion of what I was doing, but she didn't know for sure because you know what I mean, I could have asked her on any day, but I think she probably knew deep down. Yeah, it was really sweet, a wholesome moment. I think a few tears were shed, but she in the end said yes. She did, and we kissed. And no, I'm sorry guys, I'm nervous just telling this. We didn't kiss. Okay, we hugged and we ran off into the fucking moonlight, and that was the end of the night. Wait, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't the end of the night. Okay, but we just, yeah, we left the rooftop. We left the rooftop. That went well. She's my Valentine now. So, what do Valentines do after the man asks her to be a Valentine? Yeah, we went to the arcade after. That's what we did. We went to the arcade after the sushi bar. It was already pretty late, but luckily it stayed open until like 2 a.m. So, and of course, I had to win her a ton of plushies. Okay, so we were there for a good 2 hours, and I think I won her close to probably a dozen plushies. She won like 2. I think you guys will see it in the vlog. But that was a lot of fun too. It was a good way to end the night because we had been talking about going to the arcade for a while too. And there's just something special about going like really late at night, you know? Surprisingly though, I didn't forget to film during the arcade because it was just a little more chill. You know, I pulled out the camera and just filmed naturally. So I'll let you guys watch the clips of that, and yeah, let you see when we won.
Got the puffer. Bro, I just got you the yellow one. Watch this. First
Okay,
try.
first try.
First try, then I get a kiss.
Oh. Oh, excuse me? Fine. Just because I really doubt it. Really, really highly doubt it. Those things are hard to get. And they're really heavy too. Oh, you were really far off to the side. I guess you didn't really want that kiss. You really sabotaged that one.
Best 2 out of 3?
No! He's locked in. Oh my god, if it just...
I'm gonna come back to this. This is so cute. Look at this one.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, right in the booty. Oh, that's good. That's
It's okay, you think?
maybe didn't lock at all. You not get it? Look at these, so cute. We need the windows.
Oh,
That's good.
oh my god.
That's it.
Oh my god. You did it. Oh my god, that was so cute. Oh. Bro, he's really asking for a kiss. No.
Oh, she found some Digimon. You love your Digimon. I went so far. Oh my god.
That is the cutest alligator. Step aside.
Coming home.
Okay. You swear.
This is gonna be in your bed tonight.
Tempting the puffer again. Oh my god, you got the shark. You got the shark. No way.
We got it. Collection. We got the cat. Wait, oh no. I have to ask someone. That is so cute. Wait, I got it. No, I wasn't recording. I got the alligator. Oh my god. Bro, I didn't think I was gonna get it, so I wasn't recording. Oh my god. You got it. You got so happy.
Oh, and also we had to get a bag. Look at that. It's a big fat bag that we had to get.
Fill it up. It has a lot of room in here.
Levi found a Makima. This is his anime waifu.
I need this.
He needs his waifu.
Look, okay, I wouldn't say waifu because she's pretty fucked up, right? I've read now. I'm cultured now about what
Yeah?
she does.
Oh yeah, you've read it.
She's bad, but I'm kind of like
You're into it.
she's really bad though. I
He
guess she's
does.
coming home.
Oh shit.
Never mind.
We're not.
Maybe one.
One more try. Oh, she's really thick. Levi found power. Oh,
I almost got it with the tag.
Kuromi. Because that's my favorite character is Kuromi. Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh. Wait. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Wait, it's so cute. No.
You got it so perfect. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Levi, you're the best. Thanks. I got it. I couldn't get her, but you got her though. She's so cute. Look at her blushy cheeks.
She said she was gonna get it first try.
Stop. You don't have to film me.
She said she was gonna get it first try.
Oh my god, you actually got it. Okay, obviously I want the pink puffer.
Yeah, the pink one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big girl.
Oh my god, it just got stuck right there.
Does that count?
I don't know. It says price must drop completely down. Yeah. Oh my god.
It's so soft. I feel it. Yeah. Yes. Oh my god, yes.
All right, we are leaving now. They've got all the machines not working. Even though it's a little early, they close at 2 and it's like 1:30. So I don't understand why, but we got a lot. Yeah, look at all the plushies we got. That bag is full. I'm excited.
Okay, well shit, I was just about to change the camera angle, but I just like sliced my finger. That really fucking hurt. I just sliced my finger. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, it's just a little I just sliced my fucking finger on the tripod. This tripod's a piece of shit, okay? So I'm gonna go put a band-aid on that and wash this off because it kind of hurts, not gonna lie. I'll finish the rest of the story. Hold on. Okay, I'm all good. I bandaged it up. Feels much better. That hurt. I moved on the bed, and look who joined me. Finally, he's been laying on the floor. He's kind of like side-eyeing me now, but yeah, he joined me on the bed. That's nice. As you can see my feet in the background. Oh my god, yes, girl. Oh. Don't zoom in on my dirty ass socks, alright? Anyways, yeah, so after the arcade happened, that was the end of the night. We just went home and that was that. We just went to bed, pretty sure. Yeah. These next couple days too, I was really wow, he just got into frame perfectly. How cute. These next few days were really I was really nervous too. Again, okay? I this whole story I've just been nervous, but I was really nervous because, you know, that was part one, okay? That was like the easy part, was kind of the easy part was asking her to be my Valentine. Now I actually have to go through the Valentine's Day, which is coming up really quick. So yeah, I'm just nervous because, you know, I have some stuff planned, kind of, I do. But, you know, of course I'm gonna overthink and worry about stuff going wrong. You know, maybe I'm gonna fuck everything up and she's gonna hate me for the rest of her life. Who knows? Not really too much happened in between me whenever I asked her versus Valentine's Day. It was just, you know, we went about our life. But when the big day finally came, I had plans. So basically I'll just tell you my plans for Valentine's Day was I was gonna either take her to a picnic and set up something really nice, and then we'd do some more stuff after, but that was gonna be like the main thing. I was gonna have like some homemade food and, you know, some dessert and stuff. And just, because she loves picnics. I know you guys have seen, she's talked about that. We do them every once in a while, but that would have been really nice. That was option one, okay? But option two was I was going to take her to this place where they have these Highland cows and you're able to like paint a picture while they're around you or something. I don't know, it's like an experience where you go into this little farm with them and you're able to paint. It seemed really cute. She loves Highland cows. So that would have been amazing too. I was kind of waiting till the day got there to kind of decide which one to do, just going off of how it felt that day. But little did I know all of that overthinking really made shit come true, okay? And yeah, it ended up raining really hard that day. I'm not kidding. The one day, it did not rain a single other day that fucking day. On the 14th, Valentine's Day, it rained so hard there. And everything was canceled basically. I couldn't have had a rainy picnic even if I wanted to, because the park was like flooded. All of the grass would have been soaked. And then like I called the Highland Cow place and they said that they couldn't do it. It was only an outside thing, so it would have just been, you know, it wouldn't have worked. So that was great. I was panicking because all of my plans were just down the drain basically. And I mean, I had a few other things planned, but I didn't really know how to do them because that was going to be the first thing, and then it was going to lead to the next. But anyways, I decided to not let that ruin the day at all because I did not want that day to end like that. That would have really sucked. So we basically just ended up going to fish stores to look at fish. Yeah, it sounds a little bit weird to do for a Valentine's Day dates or just thing. But if you haven't seen on her vlog channel recently, she's been obsessed. She's had a little hobby for fish right now. She has a brand new aquarium, a big fish tank that she got, and she has been obsessed with looking at fish and buying coral. So we were going around to a few different fish stores just to see what they had and, you know, see the cute little fish that they exist out there that we had no idea about. And one of the places that I found, tell me why, okay, this is what I mean by like things just happen for a reason, I guess, you know, because even though the other stuff would have been really fun to do, it was so cool. I looked at this fish store, okay, and it turns out that they had a fish that she had been looking at recently and super obsessed with because it looked like a Dalmatian. It was, I mean, people called it a Dalmatian puffer, which she loves puffer fish, and it was a Dalmatian kind of version of that. Their proper name is like a dog face puffer because they look like a dog, honestly, but they're so cute. I'll put a picture here, but they had one at this little aquarium that was not too far from the house. I was so surprised and just so happy and excited because I knew she was just gonna love that. Yeah, we pulled up there and we went in and we looked around and I found it and it was there and I was so happy. She saw it, she freaked out. It was like, oh my god, what? What? I was just looking at these. Literally, she was just saying how she was obsessed looking at pictures of these the night before we went and yeah, it couldn't have been more perfect, honestly. Now she's even more in love with that thing and she wants it too. We should have gotten it, but we have to have like a separate tank for it, I think. But I'm sure that you're going to be seeing a vlog someday soon with her adding a Dalmatian puffer to her little army of fish. Oh, yeah, you know, I guess actually I'll turn this into a slight message because Valentine's Day for us was it was a learning experience, I guess, or like I don't know, a refresher, I guess, in how things go and how you should treat life and how things you see that go wrong don't always need to go right, I guess, if that makes sense. I'm sure most of you like it whenever your plans go, you know, as you planned them, but I have learned to just not worry whenever they don't, and especially not to get frustrated whenever they don't because doesn't do anything and it's just kind of like you're the one ruining the day if you get mad at it. You know, if you get mad because of that thing messing up your plans, you're just ruining the day even more, you know. Instead, just look for something else, do something else. Doesn't have to be anything as special as you planned, you know, but you know, being with someone that you love and care about though, that's all that really matters for days like that. And I'm sure that anything you guys do will mean a lot to them, and it's kind of what like I said, it's kind of a refresher, you know, for me, realizing that because I was beginning to think that the day was ruined and little did I know, it wasn't as eventful, I guess, as it would have been with what I had planned, but it worked out really well and she ended up loving it. We just went to some other fish stores that day and we just went to some other fish stores after that and then we went out to eat at the same place. Okay, look, we were still obsessed with this chicken sandwich place. We went to eat there again. And then after we ate, we were about to go home, but I saw this place that had cakes, okay, and they were advertising a Kuromi cake on the outside. And I was like, holy shit, what? So I obviously had to stop there before we went home. I found it. They had a Kuromi cake there, and it was chocolate too, which was even better, which is now leading into the picture, the Instagram post, which we had the Kuromi cake and another one too, which, you know, we had gotten 2 cakes because who gives a shit, all right? We can have 2 cakes if we want fucking 2 cakes, all right? Leave us alone. Yeah, that's how it led to that picture. We went home after that and we sat down and we were watching a movie and we got the cakes out to eat. And that's when I began to have a little bit of an idea, okay? I was thinking a lot about randomly, but not randomly. I kind of had it in my head already. I was thinking about the pinky promise that we made, and I don't know, just it being Valentine's Day, it was just kind of in my head, you know. And before we took a bite of the cake, she said she wanted to take a cute picture for Instagram, and we were gonna like make a wish and just, you know, have it be a cute photo of us doing that with the aesthetic cakes in the background. But I told her instead, I was just kind of honest and straightforward with her, that I want to talk about the pinky promise, and or at least, like, you know, it kind of blossomed into us doing the pinky promise pose and just, you know, being all cryptic with our Instagram posts. And yeah, I just told her that I was serious about my intentions, okay, and that it meant a lot to me. And I just told her that, like, I kind of reinforced what I said. Did, like, you know, I know you've been going through it, and if you're still interested in that, if you still mean what that pinky promise meant, which was we would date if she didn't find anyone by the end of this year. So I just, you know, kind of teasing her in a way, but telling her that it was serious, you know, that I really meant what I said. And I just thought it would be perfect and also kind of fun to tease you guys with taking a picture. I thought it would be a good way to like show her that I meant it, you know, to have that like physical picture there forever. It's like then it kind of means more, you know. There's more pressure, if you will, I guess, to like she better find someone or she's gonna end up with my dumb ass. And I mean, at least temporarily, it'll be an experience. Okay, we're not gonna get married immediately, all right? But like, I mean, I guess you never know. But no, it'll just be dates, all right? It'll just be dates, and I don't know. Well, we'll see how that goes if that ever happens. A side note: look how cute. Okay, look how fucking cute. He's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. Let me just move next to him. Yeah, I don't think she really took it serious the first time, so that's why I wanted to make sure and like kind of redo it in a more serious way. I remember I re-said what I had said in the other video. I told her my intentions, and we did the pinky promise. We took the picture, and she had, you know, said like, yeah, that sounds good. She just accepted it again. I know she was blushing a little bit too. that was pretty cute. Yeah, that was just a kind of a last second decision that I decided to do. You know, those usually turn out to be the best in a way. But she accepted once again, and the pinky promise is now, it's solid. It is solid. There is, 10,000 of you that now know for sure, like it is locked in. That picture still, I cannot believe how many of you saw it. That really, really did surprise me. I wasn't thinking that many people would have remembered the pinky promise too. It's really cute that you guys do though, and it just reminds me how much you guys actually enjoy. Sorry. It reminds me how much you guys care about watching us, you know, seeing our growth, our relationship, you know. And those of you that are invested in watching us, our videos and everything, and yeah, it just makes me happy. That's pretty much all of the story though. After that, it was just, we ate cake, we watched a movie, and we went to bed. That was that. But it was really nice, and I think that it turned out great. Like days like that, or holidays, events, whatever meaningful day it is, you know, it can go a million different ways. Sometimes it goes how you planned, sometimes it doesn't. But just always remember that it really is just how you make it in the moment. It's gonna be how you make it. And I'm a little bit of a hypocrite, okay? I say these things, but I'll have my moments where I don't do those things, and I react poorly, or I let a certain thing affect my day. It happens a lot, but just try your best to never let something affect you, you know, to the point where it like can ruin your day or ruin your mood. It's very important to work on, you know, having grace in the failures or things that happen in your life, you know. Just remember that it's not always bad, and that you can turn a bad situation into something amazing. And the cheesiest thing is just to say that it happens for a reason. I've seen it so many times in my life, specifically with Alex. It's like sometimes it doesn't happen immediately, but sometimes you realize it could be a few weeks, few months, a year later, and then you're looking back on it and you're like, damn, if that wouldn't have happened, all of this wouldn't have happened. I would have never met this person. I would have never had this happen to me. It's usually always for a reason. It's always for a reason. And most of the time it's for a good reason. You just have to believe in yourself, believe in what you're capable of, and know that it'll be okay. It's never the end of the world, and you can always make anything work out in a good way. Especially when you have someone that loves you. That's like important to know. You really, that's all you need, is just to be there with that person, and it'll always work out in those situations if you don't, you know, overreact or let things get to you. Just let them play out how they will and make the best of it. Shit, sorry, I always turn these videos into some motivational speech, bro. My bad, okay? Also, I apologize for getting this video out a little bit later, and I don't even have much vlog to show for it. I'm sorry for that. That's my fault, really. I could have been filming more. You know, like I said, I go through. I'll tell you guys this motivational shit, and I'm hypocritical sometimes, and I don't even follow it. I have a lot of days where mentally I'm just not good, and I feel like crawling up and just into a ball and not doing anything. But those days are normal. They are as much as I don't want that for myself. Sometimes I just can't help it. And, I wish that I was more consistent, and I wish a lot of things that I could just change about myself sometimes, but I don't know. I think it's okay. Even whenever I really feel like I'm fucking things up and not posting or not doing something that I know I need to be doing, I'm trying to just realize and make sure that my brain, I know it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not do something immediately or not accomplish something at the first try, I think the most important thing is that you keep trying. And as long as you are trying and you're not just giving up, or you're not trying, then you're doing good and you'll make it. And I'm talking to you guys, but I'm also talking to myself, because I'm still kind of going through that, I'm still kind of going through I'm not a perfect human being at all. I got a lot of mental blockage that I need to work on, but I like to give advice on things that I know I should be doing in hopes that you guys will follow and work on things yourself, and maybe it'll help you get through the hard times you might be going through, or a hard moment that one of you could be going through. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sorry I'm not a super consistent daily uploading YouTuber. I don't have a daily streak or anything. I'm sorry I have to make you guys wait so long, but you're really cool for sticking around. Thank you. It's crazy seeing my post get almost 10k likes after not posting something for so long, Yeah, anyways, I think that's it. I just wanted to yap about Valentine's Day and give you guys something. I know this is not this is not a great, super cute vlog or anything like I've done before with my other the date vlog and stuff. I'm gonna have more vlogs like that, proper vlogs, but I wanted to give you something because I didn't really have much footage. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. Yeah. Anyways, happy Valentine's Day, guys. Even for all of you that didn't have someone to spend it with. Okay. Bye to you too, I guess. Just know you're loved, and love yourself. Love the people that you have in your life. Appreciate them. Take them out to dinner, even if it's just your brother, sister, mom or dad, Spend time with them for Valentine's Day. Obviously, I know it's already passed, but, just appreciate what you got and the people that love you. You'll never know when your life could change, You could just have, you could have a lonely day, a lonely Valentine's Day one year, and then the next year you're married, or you have a loving girl that you are so deeply in love with, Life changes so fast, so just make sure and pay attention and enjoy each day. Try your best to, We all go through the same type of things, and you grow up very quick. It just happens. It just fucking happens. Anyways, I'm getting pretty tired. I'm gonna go to bed now. Yeah, 'cause it's 2 a.m. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here and watching this. And I'm gonna have more videos too. Don't worry, I'll have more videos coming soon. So just pay attention to those, and I don't know. Let me know how you guys' Valentine's Day went. If anyone gets to this part, let me know. If anyone gets to this part, let me hear about your Valentine's Day. Tell me if anything special happened, or did anyone ask you? Anyone you didn't expect to ask you? Any tea or stories that I could hear? I'll be reading the comments. I mostly always do. I try to. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, bye guys. I love you. Bye. This is probably a better heart. Here you go. My hand is asleep over there, actually. Yeah. I love you guys. Bye. Good night. Good morning. Shut up, bro. Why am I? Goodbye.